SPS Tan Wu Meng.
Mr. Speaker, I thank the member for the queries and support for the bill. Let me first address Ms. Joan Pereira's suggestions regarding our communication and contingency plans during a power outage. We had discussed this earlier during the rounding up speech for the gas amendment bill, and we very much agree that we can continue working at ways to improve and learning from best practices around the world, as well as the experiences near and afar. Let me also address the member's question on microgrids and cyber security, because as the member rightly noted, microgrids can operate independently during an emergency. And we are also studying various aspects of microgrids because these can allow for easier integration of various energy technologies. So, for example, the upcoming microgrid at the Singapore Institute of Technology's campus in Punggol will be the first urban microgrid in Singapore that will integrate various types of energy technologies, including renewable sources and energy storage. There's also an ongoing microgrid test bed at Pulau Ubin, which is studying the real-world impact of renewable energy on grid system stability and reliability. And these test beds will provide useful insights to help EMA in planning for future grid designs, as well as the main grid, to ensure resiliency, and we will continue to explore where such microgrids would be suitable for development in Singapore. As for cybersecurity threats to our electricity transmission system, I would like to assure the member that the Electricity Act already gives EMA the mandate to address such threats, and EMA takes such threats very seriously. For example, under the Electricity Act, EMA is able to go after persons who hinder or prevent the grid from being used or operated in the manner in which it is intended for. The amendments to the Electricity Act make clear that this includes through wireless means in addition to physical means. Furthermore, the Computer Misuse and Cybersecurity Act also includes offences relating to cyber attacks or hacking, such as the unauthorized access to computers or computer systems and unauthorized use or interception of computer services. We've also formulated a cybersecurity governance framework for the energy industry in close partnership with the Cyber Security Agency, the CSA. The energy industry's critical information infrastructures, the CII, also adopt best practices in security management. So, for example, the computer systems in CII are isolated from the internet. In addition, there are regular industry-wide exercises and sharing sessions to ensure the sector's resilience and readiness in emergency responses to cyber attacks. We'll continue to work with CSA and the industry to ensure the robustness and relevance of our cybersecurity governance framework. I will now address the members' queries regarding contestability and the Open Electricity Market, or OEM for short. The member asked about how the regulated tariff is determined and why retailers can charge less for their electricity packages. The regulated tariff charged by SP Group and approved by EMA is set based on a fixed formula that reflects the long-term costs to produce and deliver electricity in Singapore. So this means SP Group is required to supply electricity to all consumers and has to bear the risk of an uncertain consumer base, as it does not tie down its customers to any contract or impose early termination charges. On the other hand, retailers are able to set their prices based on their own business strategies to adapt to shorter-term factors such as prevailing market conditions and the level of competition. We do share the members' concern over ensuring that all households, including our senior citizens, and small businesses are able to make an informed choice on the electricity supplier. So to this end, EMA uses regulatory measures as well as community outreach. As the regulator, EMA requires retailers to present and to seek households' acknowledgement of the consumer advisory and fact sheet on the key contractual terms, such as payment terms, contract duration, security deposit, and early termination charges. EMA also requires retailers to safeguard all security deposits collected from households. For community outreach, EMA will also embark on education and awareness campaigns to inform consumers about the open electricity market, the OEM, and what to look out for when switching to a retailer. EMA is also working closely with various grassroots organizations to ensure that senior citizens are kept informed as well, especially seniors who are not so literate or not literate. And this is one of the reasons why the nationwide rollout of the OEM from 1st of November 2018 will be done in zones, so that EMA and retailers can focus their resources to help consumers better understand their options before making a decision. Mr. Speaker, I would like to emphasize that consumers who do not wish to switch to a retailer can remain with SP Group and continue buying electricity at the regulated tariff. As a consumer, you do not need to switch. There is no deadline to switch, and you can take your time to consider your options and whether to switch. The proposed amendment to the Electricity Act today also clarifies the right of small contestable consumers to revert to buying electricity at the regulated tariff if they cannot or do not wish to purchase electricity from a retailer. And this amendment covers all households. Mr. Speaker, I would like to thank the member who had spoken on this bill and the valuable comments provided. In summary, this bill will ensure that the Electricity Act continues to remain effective and relevant in ensuring the safe and reliable supply of electricity amidst the changing energy landscape. Sir, I beg to move.
The question is that the bill be now read a second time. As many as are of the opinion say aye. To the contrary, say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it.
The Electricity Amendment Bill.
Committee stage, what day?
Now, sir, I beg to move that Parliament will immediately resolve itself into a committee on the bill.
The question is that Parliament will immediately resolve itself into a committee on the bill. As many as are of the opinion say aye. To the contrary, say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The question is that clauses 1 to 30 stand part of the bill. As many as are of the opinion say aye. To the contrary, say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Bill to be reported. Minister for Trade and Industry.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to report that the bill has been considered in committee and agreed to without amendment.
Third reading, what day?
Now, sir, I beg to move that the bill be now read a third time.
The question is that the bill be now read a third time. As many as are of the opinion say aye. To the contrary, say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it.
The Electricity Amendment Bill. Item 4, the Insolvency, Restructuring and Dissolution Bill, second reading.
Order. I propose to take a break now. I suspend the sitting and will take the chair at 4:40 p.m. Order. Order.